Intel. Israel has a couple thousand people in Iran. That's the number you hear about. Apparently, if they got 700, say they got 1,300 people there right now. What kind of presence do we or MI6 have in Iran?
We definitely have a strong presence because of several programs that we've run, like Stuxnet, which was one of the first cyber weapons attacks ever conducted, where the United States and Israel used a computer virus to destroy a large part of one of their nuclear programs. I definitely think we have a strong presence, MI6 and the CIA.
What did you call it, Stuxnet?
Yeah. Is that how it's pronounced? S-T-U-X?
S-T-U-X?
Net. Stuxnet.
Oh, Stuxnet. Got it. And this is CIA working with Mossad.
Mossad, yeah.
But do we have
a join up
foot on? Do we have like CIA agents actually in Iran physically?
I'm sure we have assets. Yeah, without a doubt, we have there. I would very much hope so. That's their mandate, is to know what's going on in Iran and to know what they're thinking. That helps us build out a policy of how we act there.
How much of the intel we get from Mossad versus actually our agents, our assets that are in Iran? Are we relying on Mossad to get a lot of the intel? Or are we getting it first?
That's a good question. I don't know. Israel definitely has more information there. I would say we're probably acting off of them. Like, for instance, in China, a lot of the CIA agents that we had there, a lot of the CIA officers in China were killed in, I think it was 2011, when the MSS, which is China's version of the CIA, just cleaned house and caught something like 200 CIA officers there.
In China.
Right. And so that gives us an idea of, okay, if we had that many CIA assets or officers in China, I'm sure we had a network in Iran. And so far, Iran hasn't been a big release of public information about how Iran rounded up and caught a bunch of American officers there.
Yeah, apparently Iran caught 17 CIA officers in 2019, Rob, if you want to pull it up.
And sometimes, so are they verified, or did they just say that it's...
2019, Iran claimed to have arrested 17 individuals alleging they were CIA spies working on gathering information on Iran's nuclear and military facilities. The Iranian government stated that some of the accused have been sentenced to death. The U.S., however, denies these claims, President Trump calling them totally false. Iran Intelligence Ministry presented the arrest as a major counter-espionage operation. Who knows? How do we know if this is the truth or if it's just BS?
For instance, with what happened in China, the CIA admitted it. They were like, yeah, they wrecked our network. We have no idea. We're blind there right now.
Are we still blind in China?
That happened over a decade ago, and the last reports that I was reading was that they're still having difficulty getting intel out of... The CIA has a YouTube channel, by the way. I don't know if you know this, but they put out basically...
So the CIA it's so bad now they've become YouTubers.
Yes.
That is pretty bad.
But what the type of content that they make, this is where I like to get my content strategy cues from. So they put out videos periodically of they're essentially trying to recruit assets in Russia and in China. I don't think they have one in Iran, actually. So maybe that is evidence that they have a pretty good thing.
Going to China one, Rob? Going to China one from 2 months ago? Have we played this, Rob, or no?
It's fascinating to me because it's like...
Okay, put some audio. I'm actually curious to know. Wait, they're making this to talk to Chinese.
Right. Yeah. So if you're living in China,
turn off the audio, Rob. I don't want to translate for everybody right now. I'm not in the mood. Just press mute and play the video. Just press mute and play the video, please. Go for it.
Great cinematography. Yeah. Really excellent. This is...
And if you notice, they don't show a single face. Everything is away.
Because you're supposed to, I think, picture yourself. You're in China. You happen upon this. I don't know how you get access to this, But you see this and you're like, yeah, I don't like that they threw a bag over my uncle's head and he disappeared and disappeared to some underground facility in Beijing. You know what? Maybe I'll call up and become an asset for the CIA.
I wonder how effective this is. What's the other one? Is there a Russian one, Rob? Or what's the other one that they're doing?
There is a Russian one that they did. Funnily enough, they did it right around the time, I think, when the coup happened there with Prigozhin.
Press a little bit audio for Russian.
Столько же было отцу, когда он погиб. В голове бесконечные мысли. Улыбаясь жене, сыну.
Can you press pause and translate what it's saying? Are we able to see what it's saying in English or no?
Yes, hang on 1 second.
I'm just curious to know what approach they're taking. Auto-translate to English? Right there. Endless thoughts in my head. I smile at my wife's son, but inside I wonder if I have enough courage to resist this. What does it say this was?
Betrayal of my father. Was a practical man, believed in Russia, talked about cosmonauts and scientific achievements that the whole world admired, was a paratrooper. When I was 15, my mother took me to Moscow for my first victory parade on Red Square.
Wow.
And suddenly I saw their blue berets, my future destiny. I was proud of my service in the airborne forces. If it weren't for the accident, I would still be holding a machine gun.
Then I found a new way to serve. At least that's what I thought. So it's interesting. They're the true enemy of, what does it do?
The true enemy of Russia is within itself, the top brass.
Boom. Okay. So they're using emotional words, emotional triggers for me in Russia to watch this and say, okay, I'm willing to release some information to you.
And it doesn't make me a traitor. I'm doing it because I love Russia. Because
I love my father, because I love my mother, because my affinity is for what it was, not who it is today. Okay, so we're weak right now in China.
Hi, I'm Chris Cappy. You probably know me from the YouTube channel Cappy Army. I'm now on Minect. You can find me there and you can ask me any questions about war corresponding if you're interested in how to get into that. Geopolitics, the defense industry, entrepreneurialism, anything you want to chat about, I'm on there.
If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.